Hi there, it's a Dutchams Master and welcome to this brand new The Sims 4 City Living speed build. So today I'm building an industrial apartment. Actually, it's my first apartment I'm ever creating in a speed build yet. I of course built a penthouse, which you might have seen. It was pretty cool. It was very big, especially if you compare it to this apartment, but still this is not a very small apartment. It's a little bit more luxurious because I didn't really want to build an apartment to begin with in like that spice market area, because I felt like it was just a little bit too poor and it didn't really look too good. So I just wanted to build something fancy, a little bit more modern, luxurious and still industrial, because I really like that style, and actually all the items that come with city living really support me to actually build in this style, because there's so many modern industrial items that that's just a perfect style to build in for city living. So I chose where is the apartment located? I actually don't know. I believe this is located in the same district or the same area neighborhood as the penthouse I built was located in. It's in one of the skyscrapers. You can download this, but I'm not too sure yet in what way I'll upload it and in what way you can actually put it in your game, because honestly I think that the Sims team didn't really come up with a smart idea for that, or a smart solution, because you can't actually upload the entire apartment by itself, even though I thought that would be kind of a convenient way to share them. But apparently I just have to share every room, so I might do that, but I'm not sure yet what I'll name it. But just look for origin or gallery ID Dutch Sims Master and then you should be able to find it. So here I'm starting with the kitchen. I just made a simple layout, which wasn't actually that simple to do because you don't have very many windows in this apartment. You want to make sure that you use most windows that there are for the living room, because that's of course the most important area. But still you want to have some lights in the bedroom. And here I've got the kitchen, kind of fancy, still industrial but also fancy. But I had very many struggles to add like those counter pieces at the top, those upper counter pieces, simply because for some reason the lighting was terrible in that place. Only for the upper counters, the lower counters are like perfectly fine. So I don't know what the problem was, but in the end I decided to just use the black ones because they're black, so you don't really see the problems with the lighting anyways. So I thought it was kind of a good solution. I also added these detailed, I don't know what it is, and just some crevettes over there. And again, I used very many of those shutter items which I mentioned I would use too much already. Yes, so far in every build I did, which is only like 3 builds, 1 in Paris and now these 2 in my own setup, I've used them already. But just really cool to create a little bit of a more modern effect. They're just so cool and new that I just want to add them all over the place, but I don't think you actually mind. Please let me know what you think. I should actually, what sort of videos and what kind of building videos especially that I should create for The Sims 4 City Living, because I just want to know what you want to see, especially for a Let's Build. Maybe by the time you're watching this I've already started one, or by the time you're watching this I've already come up with an idea. But just let me know what you would like to see, and then I can do that in like a speed build or a Let's Build way. I've got a really cool idea for a couple of really cool builds coming up, mainly in speed builds ways most likely, but there will also be a Let's Build running. While building this apartment, by the way, I decided to go for kind of a different color for once. I went for a very bright yellow sofa, because I think this sofa just looks so cool and so modern. It can't be comfortable but in real life, but it looks really cool, and with those with like those poofs added to it, it just created a very cool modern sort of design area, which I thought looked cool. And maybe if you don't like the very bright yellow or just the yellow in general, you can change it if you download this. But here I'm coming up with a solution for the problem I just wanted to mention, because it turned out that if you buy an apartment or you build an apartment, there's always remnants sort of the owners that lived in the apartment before you came there. And here you see me trying to cover an ugly memorial painting of one of the people who lived, one of the previous owners of the apartment sort of. Here I'm doing the same because I don't know how to delete them. Please let me know how you can delete them. If someone can comment that in like the comments, you would be a hero, and then I might actually make a separate video, a little tutorial video of how you can do that, because I literally have no idea, and it's just very annoying. And please let me know if you can actually delete them with some kind of cheat. Maybe you can, because I personally find it very annoying not to be able to just follow my own design ideas and actually having to follow like those ugly memorial paintings all over the place, and then I got to place things in front of it because they just really look ugly in my opinion. I like the idea for like live mode, but keep in mind that there are also people who only want to build Sims team, because I'm just a builder and I don't really care about like those cool add-ons. You know, it's cool that you add it, but please just make sure that you can delete it as well. Here I'm building a walk-in closet because, well, a walk-in closet just for the hallway, because I thought it was sort of fancy, it looked cool, so I decided to create that. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, no, a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom apartment, and yeah, it's very luxurious. You probably noticed that by now already, but still industrial. It's not like all shiny and stuff. It's just a little bit more industrial, which is just a style you see a lot recently, or actually like here in the Netherlands, every shop is industrial nowadays. That is not even cool and special anymore when a shop has like an industrial style, because literally every shop is doing that sort of factory warehouse vibe, which is cool, but you know, everyone is doing it now. So it's kind of funny how such a, which used to be a hipster thing, is turning into the mainstream stuff. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It just looks like, it just looks good, and in The Sims you can just really create cool vibes by using that industrial style. So yeah, here I'm building the master bedroom. Well, I think this is the master bedroom, but you can consider the other bedroom the master bedroom as well. I added a double bed in there, and actually an ensuite bedroom, bathroom, but the bathroom I'm building for this bedroom is actually bigger, but it's not ensuite, because you have to get out of your room and then get into that room, which is like 2 meters, which is like, I don't know how many feet, it's like 6 feet. Yeah, I often realize that if Americans watch my videos, they might not know what a meter is, but I think everyone in America must know what a meter is. But just in other places than America, people tend to not know what like a meter or a yard or whatever is, because we simply don't use it. And I don't really see them. Yeah, why don't you just use the metric system? Come on. But that's just an entirely different story. You've got your reasons for that, most likely. I'm not sure why it's logical, but here we've got the first bathroom, sort of big. I just added those black shutters again. You see them all over the apartment. You might get annoyed by them, but I already prepared you that I would add those way too often. And just some detailed items. What I liked about apartments is that it's really all furnishing, and therefore when I start them really, well, actually all the time while I'm furnishing, I'm really into making it look as good as I can, of course, but because I'm only building an apartment and I don't have to care about the exterior, you can really do whatever you want with the interior, and I really have much more, I just put much more effort into making the interior good, because the interior is literally the only thing that you can create. So therefore, I think that the interiors tend to look better in apartments, or at least this is my first apartment, but yeah. You know, you don't get bored as quickly as you get when you build a house, because then you've been building a house for like 2 hours maybe, and then afterwards you still have to furnish for 1.5, 2 hours depending on the size of the house, and then you're just at the end of that session, that last hour, you're just like, I'm just going to fill it up with the basic stuff I use all the time, and in that way you don't get like the best design you can ever have. But you know, with an apartment you have just only furnishing, so the first hour you're working on it is like the only hour, so therefore you're really motivated and you've still got many ideas and you just like it. So I guess that's one of the things I noticed. But yeah, we're very close to the end of this apartment. Speed will already be a little bit shorter than regular ones, simply because, you know, it's an apartment. I don't have to build the rest of the house. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, then you see any building videos from me whenever I upload them. And also please leave a like on this video and check out the other videos, because if you like this, I'm sure you will like the rest as well. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you back later.